On the shores of Lake Erie. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Set. 18 Gator.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Look. Squeeze.
Kill.
Set up. Let go.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Ready. 10-2 soft.
Check. 46.
Pilot. 64. Weak.
Shoot.
Rock it. Get it.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Stanley. That one is caught by Hunt. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I'm scared. Watch safety.
Hey, lock it.
Safety's creeping.
Snap.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Push him back. Push him back.
Kill. Go. Ready, go.
Now Hunt. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
Ready. 30 base.
Check tight.
Shoot.
On the delay, here's Hunt. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
6-6, pull it high.
Check three, check three, check three.
Protein spill. Ready.
On second down, it's Hunt. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me.
What?
47's the mic, boy. 47. Check, 47.
Fair.
Sponge.
Five.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Now, meanwhile, over in Baltimore. And it's the Ravens that have moved out to an early advantage. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. On first down, Hunt. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Got it.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
2nd and 14. He finds his target, Beckham. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
What we got?
Hey, Sam on.
Watch the ship.
On third down, here's Hunt. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Now, after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a 2nd and long. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Check, 47. Watch the screen.
We're scoreless after 1. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. This is Hunt on the draw play. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. But you said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 more on that one and another first down. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On second down now. It's Hunt, and this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. Call it a loss of 6 on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Ready? 18, Gator.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20.
You're out.
Hey, let's get in that holes. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. From the gun, Stanley. He's gotten J0k, his big tight end. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Seibert's kick is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there. And then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Here we go.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Check curls, check curls. Check 31, check 31. Check.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
22 jet bomber.
Check, 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 check.
On 2nd and 9, Lock. He finds his man Johnson. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Leo.
Switch.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
Let's go. 30 base.
Number 53.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check the back. Check the back. Check the
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Lindsey. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
42-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Who draw Porter?
Rush in.
A run with Lindsey out of the gun. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Clock now on 1st down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Keep it up. Check.
80 weapons.
Block will try again on 2nd down. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. Able to find Switzer. And they're going to have another first down, as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. He'll find Lindsey here. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down. A final shot before half for Locke. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Now a hit and a loose football.
When you kick off and you go downfield and get the ball back, That's what I call a great opportunity.
In a one-score game, I always circle, and you know this, but in my play-by-play sheet, I circle big plays. It could be turning points. This could be a turning point.
Did you put a second circle around this one? This
I put
is pretty big.
I put a star. Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The pass there complete to Sutton. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lock. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
If there's any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels.
Check.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Lock. And that is incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Yeah, this is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
'47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Look, squeeze.
All day, every day, any day.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
It's been a struggle all game for them on offense. This was a chance to maybe provide a little bit of a spark with a punt return. Unfortunately, that spark got doused.
Yeah, and you call special teams the third phase, but you see here it can be the first phase sometimes.
That is so true, right? It can ignite it one way or the other, and boy, that didn't help them at all.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Rock it.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey.
Watch out.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
General West.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Throwing now is Locke. Open man, and that's his tight end, Jake Butt. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Set 50, plant, Greystone, travel.
They'll run on 1st down. Lindsey. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off play action. Stanley. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Trying to get it to Landry there.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run. Wide. Get wide. Shift. Watch the shift. Tight dog.
Gone. Be careful.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll try to draw. Lindsey down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 30 on second down. Block. That is incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
The Broncos on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing his lock on third down. He'll get this one to Switzer. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. To throw in his lock. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Past the 20, 10, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. They come out here in the eye. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Block. He completes this to Sutton. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll try and run. Freeman. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Royce Freeman taking it in. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 10-3. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now it's Hunt. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check 24, check 24. Joker, 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 Joker.
Jet bomber, 22-jet bomber. Now.
Operating from the gun. Stanley. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Fair. Yo, go. Shoot.
Another run by Lindsey. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Here we go. 60 outlaw, recon, 132 fighter. Ready?
On first down, it's Lindsey. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Charles, defensively, 1 timeout left. Do you use it here, or do you let it roll to the 2-minute warning?
I would use it here because you're going to get the 2-minute warning stoppage as well, and then that means you have to snap the ball again. Something could happen. Something could go awry. You could get the ball back. I wouldn't let it run.
Here we go. Step 18, Gator. 61, matchbox, light. Fire.
On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. The Browns drive about to get started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. He's back to throw. It's caught by OBJ. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Hunt. DeJuan Smoot with the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, stand off.
At the 47-yard line.
Back. Check it. Look at me. Go. Get it.
He'll look to throw. It's caught. Becker. And he's got this down to the 35. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 35. Back to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. That'll bring up second down. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you describe that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going to go on the field, but okay, I see you.
Let's go now.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
Snap.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Antonio Callaway, the intended receiver, and it's third down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
They wound up getting nothing out of that second down completion, so now here's third and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?